I'll open those. I'll open these transfers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you whatever this is. Oh, look, Irene just walked around the corner and she's laughing at me. That ain't no fun. It's like, she says it looks like a spaceship. Anyways, so the last time I fired this thing up that you saw on camera, it was cutting out at high RPMs. Couple of people mentioned that it was probably the coil. A lot of people had a lot of different ideas too, you know, but the coil thing sounded right spot on for me. And so I went ahead and I replaced the coil. I have a to be restored part saw 365 special that I got. And so I grabbed that coil because I pretty much knew that it would be unlimited and that it would probably work as well. So put it on here, fired right up, doesn't seem to be doing that. I also rigged up a real nice kill switch for you there, Eric. So that's really good. Oh, but Eric, you don't get this coil, so you'll have to buy your own coil. These coil, right now he's going, dang it. Yeah, an unlimited, a truly unlimited 372 OE coil is kind of hard to come by. And I'm certain that this one is. So I got my tack right here. I got my screwdriver. We're going to tune this thing up best we can right here, right now. Let it get warm. She's really got power, boys and girls. I was really able to pull up on that. I mean, I was really able to pull up on that. So let's stick it in the oak real quick, see how she does. Okay, so if you're, I don't know, pretty sharp, I should say, then you probably knew what was going on there. That last cut, I thought that maybe I got it a little bit too lean and I heated it up a little bit more than I wanted to. So I didn't shut it off. I made sure and kept it going, richened up the carburetor quite a bit, kept it going more, so that the fuel as well as the airflow would cool off that engine before I shut it down. So it should, yeah. Didn't hurt the cylinder any. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this pipe, put the CPI pipe on there, and see if it's any faster. Okay, here we are with the CPI pipe, and we're going to see how it goes. Honestly, I don't know. Seemed kind of like it was starving for fuel. If I leaned it out, it would rev up to up above 13,000 RPMs, but that's just free revving. You know, it was like it was fighting itself in some way, shape, or form. I never even put the tack on it with the other one, but it probably wasn't spinning much faster. I don't know what to think. I don't know. It seems like with this pipe, it really did not want to free rev past about 12.5. It just didn't want to do it. I mean, I really leaned it out and got it up to 13,000, but I was scared, you know, of running it too hot and stuff like that. Honestly, I kind of feel like the other one was more powerful, but I'm not sure. I'm just saying that. I don't know, you know. But I don't know, something's not working right. Something's not working right. But what can you do? I don't know. You try, you play around and experiment. And you know what? We might look at the actual video and see that it blew everything away. But I know in this stuff, with this pipe, it probably got beat by the Echo 590. Because revs, it was just barely above 10,000 RPMs. You know, it's like 10,500, something like that. That ain't nothing special, you know. So, anyways, the video will tell us, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so what do I think? What I think is the low blowdown, the short blowdown that I accidentally did. I really, truly, I was shooting for 24 degrees of blowdown, 24 or 26. Or no, I was shooting for 26 or 28. I had 32 once I dropped the cylinder. I had 32 degrees of blowdown, and I thought that's just too much. It's just got to be too much. And I was afraid it was going to be spitting back. And so I was like, I'll get it down to 26, 28. That was what was in my head, and I just way overshot my mark. These Chinese cylinders are really easy to grind on, and it got it down to 18 degrees of blowdown. So what we're seeing is, I think that neither pipe is working as good as it should be, but I think the CPI pipe, it is really fighting against itself. So, yeah, I think it's really fighting against itself because it has too short of a blowdown. My guess is they specifically aimed for that thing to have 24 degrees of blowdown, which means that the CPI pipe has 6 degrees where the pipe is pushing into the transfers. Boop! Right down into the transfers. And then it's got to cough all that stuff back up. And so that's why I couldn't get the CPI pipe to really scream on top. Yeah. So I definitely, I truly, I think I just got completely lucky with that scooter pipe being able to work pretty well with this engine. And I think that with the CPI pipe, I did not dog it in because I had gotten scared. I had gotten the saw pretty hot earlier, and I didn't like that. And so now, before I forget, Eric, this is for you, buddy. That saw with the pipe, and even without the pipe, I don't know if without the pipe, but definitely with the pipe, it wants an 8-tooth sprocket. It wants it. With the pipe, my best time in the big oak was just over 10 seconds. And to put that into perspective, the best time with the 60cc saws, the 562 had the best time of the, and it was doing 1411. Yeah, no, actually, which is actually 1422. The MS 400 did it in like 1530. Right, 15.3 seconds, something like that. And this one with the pipe, the best time was just over 10 seconds. So, and that was with me digging in. It wanted more, because it likes it. It likes it way better than just sitting there free revving. It likes to have pressure put on it, which is very odd to me. But it does. It does. I didn't build it to be like that. But with that pipe that you are getting, that you have, I can't explain it. It wants to be dug in. It also kind of wants to be dug in with the regular muffler as well. And so, I don't know. Maybe it's that short blowdown. I don't know. But I swear to you, it wants to be dug into the wood. It likes it. Which is kind of shitty with the pipe, because when the pipe is on there, you got to watch out. If you dig too far, that pipe's going to hit the wood and you're going to break something. So there you go. I like it a lot. I'm very happy with it. It's running great. Yeah, seems to be running fantastic. Did get a little bit warm that one time, and so be careful with it. Just have fun with it, play with it, take it to races, race it. but know that it likes to be digging in, or unless you put a bigger rim sprocket on there and then you can just relax. I don't know, but my best times were whenever I was dogging it in. So, and on the poplar, it was just over 3 seconds through the poplar. Both pipes were doing pretty good, but of course on both the smooth glide and the dig in, those both went to the scooter pipe. The scooter pipe, it just worked better. So it was like 3.4 seconds for the scooter pipe. And for the CPI pipe, it was 3.4 seconds on the first one, roughly, right there. But on the second one, it was like 4 seconds. So on this saw, that scooter pipe that I made out of a scooter pipe, I modified, I should say. I didn't make it. It runs better than the CPI. But I think that it is specifically because of the low blowdown. If I hadn't gone too far on the blowdown, we'd probably see it flippity-floppied. The CPI would have done better. But anyways, I did mess up, and so, hey, it all works out. I've heard it said before. People have said about me, I could fall into a barrel of dicks and come out sucking a titty. I got lucky again. But at some point, I guess you got to say, is it really luck? Or am I just getting pretty good at this? I think I'm getting pretty good at this. So I like it. I'm very happy with it. And Eric, you're going to love it.